world changers.
You thought it was just Michelle today.
Would it have mattered?
Just kidding. Michelle, we can't even see you. You're so camouflaged right now.
Man, we are just clashing in prints today.
This doesn't work?
No, it doesn't work.
Army print. What's going on, everybody? World changers. It is 4 o'clock. Actually, it's 4:02. So we are 2 minutes late to the 4 at 4, or we call it the 4:02 at 4. We're Adam and Michelle from AdamandMichelleCarey.com, and today we are diving into more powerful, enlightening, transforming network marketing etiquette training. If you're joining the conversation, please let us know where you're tuning in from, what city, country, state, planet, etc. And we're thankful to have you guys. So, Michelle, how was your day? I didn't see you much today.
Busy, man. It's just busy. A lot of things that an assistant could do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. VA coming very soon.
Hey, Shannon.
We've got a powerful webinar lined up for tonight.
Yep.
And then we got a great interview tomorrow, which we'll remind you guys of. So,
I'm really blown away.
What are you blown away of?
These super, super successful people. I mean, tonight's interview is with Richard Blissbrook and Kimmy Brook. And if you know about them, I mean, Richard is an owner of a company. Kimmy has like 20,000 distributors under her.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow we have Robert Hollis, again, another network marketing legend. And it just blows me away how generous people are with their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, man, there's so many powerful leaders out there. I'm going to lower this a little bit. So many powerful leaders out there that if you will just reach out and you'll ask, it's amazing how helpful everybody is.
And if you're wondering,
Oops,
what's
I'm doing
up
the wrong
with
thing.
I think it's fine.
There we go.
What's up with the webinars that you guys are always talking about? It's for everyone that's purchased our Undercover Recruiter. And so we try and pump a whole lot of value, more than what the price was. So we're super excited. Yet another, and then next week we have Simon Chan to wrap it up. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive in, because it is our goal today to make it shorter than 30 minutes.
So today, we're just continuing on our book study, and we're coming to you backwards. We already know that. But it's Don't Be That Guy in Network Marketing, the 21 Common Mistakes That Will Label You as That Guy. And today we're covering chapters 5, 6, and 7, which happen to be the social media spammer, the oh, by the way, phone caller, and the long-winded writer. We're going to give you guys some tips on that. And we're still looking. If you're in our private Facebook group, we'll include the link in the comments. But we're still looking for some videos of you guys of when you were that guy.
Murray did.
Shout out to Murray for being the first one and the only one so far. But we got pretty transparent with you guys. We shared some mistakes when we almost got stabbed, doing home meetings and surprising people with a presentation when they thought they were coming to a UFC fight. So we would love to see some from you guys. But here, let's get into the content. So, Michelle, first one is social media spammer.
Yep.
I know this is a thorn in your side, and we've committed a lot of it over the years, but it's one of the areas that we really have a passion to try to alleviate. So talk a little bit about the social media spammer and how we could give us some tips on how to be better.
Yeah, so I'm not really going to reiterate what's already in the book, because I think most of the people here on this broadcast has the book. What we want to do is give you something new. So can you believe there's like new things that are happening that we'll add to our book later? But, just an overview of typical things that you don't want to do on social media is you don't want your news feed to be like a whole stream of just posts from your company, especially with your link. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but Facebook has banned a lot of company links out there. For example, I'm not going to actually name any companies, but I was talking to a gal, she was part of a company, and people in her company were posting links so much and people were making complaints about it, that anytime now that their company, anyone like that their company has that URL, is posted on Facebook, it's just not shown. And so if you do that a lot, Facebook could ban your company link altogether. So it's going to be a lot harder for anyone to even, if they do it right, they can't even do it that way. So the main thing is people get on social media to be social. So what we always recommend is you rotate your posts. Pick 5 things that you're passionate about that are outside of your business. Your business will be one of them, and rotate those posts, because when it comes to business, like, your post shouldn't be commercials. People just don't like that. It's been done so many times that even if you had like the best copy for your commercial, people will just like label you as that guy instantly, and you've just lost your ability to even market to them if you were to change your ways. But the biggest thing with posting for your business is you want to do lifestyle posts. Like, so whenever you go to an event, you know, make sure you take pictures of the event, exciting things that are happening with leaders, you know, when you go out to dinner or do different things. It's pretty much every single time we have an event, we have people messaging us, asking us what we do, because we're always having fun. So instead of going and saying, oh, I could help you with this, XYZ, I'm looking for just 3 motivated people. Like, don't do that. What you want to do is just showcase what you're doing, and people will be attracted to that, because network marketing should be fun. Do you have anything to add to that?
Well, one thing I mentioned to her before we jumped on is, you ever see those people, and you might be one of them, and I get it, we get frustrated, right? And when people just don't get it, or instead of being out to prove people wrong, just prove yourself right. And what I mean by that is I see people get on social media and they kind of have a rant, and they're like, I'm going to prove the world, and I'm going to show you how successful I can be. And when I read those, it doesn't make me go, ooh, I want to call them and find out how to join them. Like, all I think about is, man, they're kind of bitter. And instead of getting bitter, we need to get better. Like, don't be offended. Like, just extend grace. Don't put your frustrations and your foul language and all that. And hopefully I'm preaching to the choir, and you guys, you know, are already not doing any of that. But it's a good idea not to air any of your dirty laundry on Facebook. Only positive, only uplifting posts. I get that your life has frustrations and there's negative things that happen, but we're in the business of attracting, right? Attraction marketing. We're trying to showcase lifestyle. We're not trying to pretend to be somebody we're not. But I don't know about you, like, there's a reason I don't watch the news, and sometimes Facebook newsfeed, I mean, tonight is the debate, right? I mean, I'm gonna probably stay off Facebook for a few days, because I'm just not interested in seeing all the negative posts. Like, if you don't know who you're gonna vote for by now, I don't know what tonight's gonna do, other than just make it more negative. So that would be my thing, is don't, we got a lot of love on that one, so people start getting political for just a second. And we hear this phrase is shared a lot. I know Red Higdon shares this a lot, and maybe he came up with it, maybe he didn't. But it's, you know, we're in the business to raise curiosity, not resistance. And I would go to say, like, you want people asking you questions, not blocking you. Like, leave some room for curiosity. One of the reasons we think you shouldn't post your company name is they're just going to go Google it if they are interested. And if your company has any size, it's probably going to have some negative reviews from some Yahoos that might be competition or whoever. And people are going to see that, and they're going to, you know, they're going to buy into that, or they're going to find a top leader to go join.
I want to add to that, because there's a gal that I follow, and she does a lot of transformational posts. Like, so I think she's a part of a company. I'll probably message her, because I'm interested, because these transformations are like they're weight loss transformations, but nowhere could I find out what it is.
She does a good job.
She does an awesome job, because she's just showing results, and she's not doing it in an obnoxious way. She's actually doing it in a way where she's like showcasing someone, and she's like encouraging and uplifting, right? So there's a correct way to do it, is showcase results. But I could not, like, I was trying to figure out who is she a part of, if it was network marketing or whatnot, which really doesn't matter. But anyway, she branded herself really well. And so there's, like, if, like, let's just take, for example, someone that has branded themselves with the company, my curiosity would have already gone to that company, and I could have been like, oh, well, I know so-and-so that does that, so I'm just not even going to contact her for, you know, for my questions. So anyway, that's just another example of branding yourself so correctly. And this is the thing, guys, is in network marketing, we have the most people, and I think I've heard this on a podcast from Bob Helig. And so he said,
I'm jealous
with
of his hair. Bob, I'm coming after you, big guy.
But anyway, so he said something really profound, is network marketing, and it's the truth. Okay, you could take it however you want to take it and land on you. But network marketing has the most people in it that don't know how to really market. They don't know anything about marketing, and it's the truth.
Yeah.
Because when we began in network marketing, we didn't know a thing about marketing. And if you're going to take the social media world and you're going to actually build your business with it, you need to know a little bit about marketing before you go out there and start doing things wrong.
And here's a tip, and this is something I'm not honestly the best at, but it is the people that are the best at social media and branding. They are not just posting, but they're interacting, they're engaging. And so what you need to be doing a little bit every day is just commenting on stuff and engaging with people, because when you engage and you comment on people's posts, you're going to find out that they start to engage with you a little bit more. And so don't just be putting your stuff out there. Make sure that you're kind of connecting with people as well. And there was a technique you were going to share before we go on to the next one. What is one technique that's not in the book that's happening a lot on social media?
Yeah, and I actually saw like a rant post from someone else just saying like she has been put into so many groups, right? So on Facebook, we could like create our groups, like we have our private Facebook group, and the administrator could invite people, or not even invite people, just automatically add people. So I am in like so many network marketing groups.
How many of those did you join yourself?
None. And you know, some of them are my friends, but the thing is like if they would have said, hey Michelle, like I'm going to start this group. It's all about XYZ. I want to know if you're interested in joining, you know, and then, yeah, I'm interested in joining because that's something I would like to learn about. Instead of just adding someone to the group and then suddenly...
We just got added to a group as you were saying that. I saw the notification come in on the phone. Yes,
Another one?
We just got added to a group that we didn't know about. So, see?
So this is the thing about those groups, guys, is when you have a group, add value to the group, right? Like do more than just like, hey, I'm having a sale, or, you know, a new product launch has come out, here's the link. And then like I go and then I look at these groups and I'm like, there's only one person posting and it's all about selling their products, and it's like there's so many of those. So if you think about one person, how many groups they're a part of, really marketing isn't like sending out a link and hoping that someone is going to stumble upon that link. That's not true marketing. For example, I'm just going to say, and you may have seen it, you may not have. In our private Facebook group, we have a very strict policy: do not talk about your opportunities or your products. So I had someone, ironically, I'm not an admin yet for the group. And
yeah, you
Adam,
are. I added you yesterday.
So Adam was like at a meeting, so I could not delete this post, and I was getting really frustrated because someone like posted this whole big post about their opportunity and added the link. And I was like, okay, that's not cool. Like, and then if you go to other MLM groups, all you see are people like blasting out their link. And I know like one person in those groups that adds value, just one. We like stopped posting in those groups because it was like, this doesn't work. It's like a waste of time, because nobody like truly markets. They don't add value. They just hope they post their link and like in hopes of getting a fish. So
you're a little fiery about this one.
I am, because it's like, man, one person. Okay, I'm going to tell you this quick story real quick.
There's no way we're staying under 30 minutes.
No, we are, because the next two are kind of similar. But okay, I was on a plane with this really sharp executive of a software company. And we're talking about network marketing, of course, because he asked what we do. And he was like, oh, like one of those, like, gosh, there's so many people on my Facebook that just post all about this product, and it's like so annoying. And I was telling him, like, look, if you got into a company that you really believed in with your work ethic, you could like blow it out of the water. And I was really contending for this guy to like open up to network marketing, because he was talking about how he never sees his kids because he's like always traveling for his company. And I was like, this could be like your ticket to freedom, because you have the work ethic, and if you do it right, you could really make some substantial income. And he was just refused to join, because he thought that he would need to be all those people that annoyed him in Facebook. Does that make sense? So every time someone posts and does it wrong, we're just broadcasting out to the world, like, this is how you have to be if you join us, you know, and that's not right, you know.
So here's one thing that you could do to add value to people on social media. It has nothing to do with your business. Is just anytime you have the ability to praise somebody or something, post about it. And I mean, recently I had to go get a new car battery because our car battery died while I was getting gas, and I was on my way to go get our daughter. And I had the most amazing customer experience. It was awesome. So I took a picture of the building and I wrote about it and I posted it on Facebook, and I sent some thank you cards to him because I was just like blown away. And, you know, not that like business came out of that, but if you want to set yourself apart, and I'm not doing it to be noticed, I'm just doing it because customer service these days is so rare and good people are hard to find. And I went shopping for running shoes the other day and I found the most amazing running shoes, and I was like, you know what? Like, it took me forever to find a good pair. So I took a picture of it and I posted like, hey, I tried on every pair in Big Five. If you're looking for running shoes, buy these. And I had a friend reach out this last week, Brent, and he says, hey, I saw a post the other day about running shoes. I need running shoes. What kind did you buy again? And he went and bought them, and he sent me a text. He's like, these are amazing. Thank you. And so that's just one idea. Like, instead of just posting about business, rotate your 5, but find things and people to praise. If you have a good experience at a restaurant or somewhere or something, like, post about it and tell people to go, because people will also start to follow you and pay attention to your posts because they're like, oh, they always have good things to say. They always have value to add. So that's a little bit about the social media spammer.
Let's just go directly to the long-winded writer because I think they're so similar, and then come back to oh, by the way.
So I've got a script I want to give you guys. I know you guys love scripts, so we're going to come back to by the way, phone caller.
Yeah. So anyway, the long-winded writer pertains to, like, have you ever had a message, and it used to come through email a lot more, but now we just see it in Facebook Messenger, and this is why we're just going to go directly after social media spammer. And, you know, it happens in LinkedIn, in all of these platforms, and basically the long-winded writer is someone that will pitch their opportunity via Messenger, and it's like this long message with a bunch of links, like the history of the company, the products and what's inside the products, the link
I love those.
to buy the product, and then it's like, wow, like, hi, nice to meet you too, you know? Or maybe it's your friend. And like what we talk about in the book, and I think I'm talking a lot, is...
No, you're good. Okay. I'm gonna talk on the next one.
Okay. Is
wrap this one up. You got this.
Okay, we'll land the plane. See, the need to go out and explain your business over Messenger may indicate a fear of the phone, you know? And nowadays, like, for example, I've seen this app that several companies have now where you set the appointment and you could communicate about your network marketing business via, you know, Messenger or text, which is awesome, but you don't want to just rely on that. Just make sure that if you're going to send a message via Messenger or email, you're just doing it to open up the line of conversation and to set the appointment to get on the phone. You know, because it's a lot more powerful if you were to, you know, tell them what's going on and what's new and exciting, and just pique interest, and then get them to the tool over the phone or via, you know, Skype, rather than doing everything in a message where people cannot see or hear your enthusiasm. I think the people that do the best online, they're sending out voice messages, they're doing Skype calls. There's like still that human touch. They're not hiding behind a keyboard, if that makes sense.
Well, I wanted to just point this out. One of my favorite features on the Facebook Messenger is the audio recorder. And I'm using it a little bit. I'm using it more. The reason I'm using it more is a lot of the leaders that I admire and follow when I've connected with them, most of the time they don't type back, they message back. Probably because it's quicker, but it's more personable. Like the fact that they took time to leave me a personal little voice message. I think you can only go to 60 seconds. And so if you need to do a couple, you can go a little bit longer. But it's such a better personal touch. Even if you're touching base with somebody you haven't talked to for a while, instead of typing it, you could do the voice message. You know, hey, Cindy, it's Adam. Ran across your name the other day. So glad we connected on Facebook. Hey, let's touch base. What's your schedule look like? And it's just more personable because you can have your enthusiasm and just, you know, it's just more of a genuine, it's more of a genuine message. So
I like your point, Mary. It does look even longer in Messenger because it's just really narrow. I've had like messages that look like this.
Good. Okay,
anyway,
so good with that one? Okay. So anyway, just don't write long. Nobody reads it. Boom. That one's done. Huh. Profound. Okay. So the Oh, by the way, phone caller. For those of you that have not read the book yet, the Oh, by the way, phone caller goes something like this. Okay, you got your list of your prospects. Okay, I'm going to call Joe. I haven't talked to Joe for a while, so okay, I want to seem genuine. I want to ask a bunch of great questions, and then I'll slip in my business in the end, and he won't know what's coming, and it's going to be awesome. Hey, Joe, it's Adam. How you doing? Hey, man, how's the wife? How's the dog? How's the kids? How's your couch? How is everything else? And then about 30 minutes later, you ask Joe, hey, oh, by the way, I almost forgot. I wanted to talk to you about my new business that I just got started into. If I called you and talked to you about 30 minutes, and you just told me about life and everything else, and then I slipped that in at the end, how would you feel? Like, comment. Would you feel like, oh, he probably just remembered? Or would you think, man, that's probably the original intention of the phone call? If you were on last week's interview with Rob Sperry, that's what he talked about. He got a call from a friend he hadn't talked to in like 12 years. He was excited to talk to him. 30 minutes later, the guy says, oh, I just became a financial planner. Heard you've been successful. I wanted to see, if we could do some business together. And it wasn't that he said he's in financial planning. It's that he took 30 minutes, asked a bunch of genuine questions that he felt wasn't very genuine. He should have just been upfront. So if you guys agree with that, here is a script. If you want to adopt it, I believe in scripts, but I also believe in making it your own. And this is one that I actually use, okay? And so I think you should be right up front. So it's not going to be word for word. It's not going to be verbatim, but it's going to go something like this. Usually I'll connect with people via text and say, hey, do you have 5 minutes for a quick call? And if they say yes, I'll say great. If not, I schedule it, because sometimes when you call, people just don't answer. So I schedule it through text. I call and say, hey, listen, John, thanks for taking my call. I just want to let you know right up front that this call is regarding business. And I also want to let you know right up front that I have zero emotional attachment to whatever your feedback is. Is that fair enough? Okay, so I'll say it again. So I'll call John. Hey, John, it's Adam. Thanks for taking this call. This won't take long. I want to let you know right up front, the reason for my call is it's regarding business. But I also want to let you know right up front, I have zero emotional attachment to whatever your feedback is. Fair enough? What's he going to say? Yeah, okay, fair enough. What's going on? And then I'll go into my, my pitch, my story, which typically includes 3 things: a why, a favor, and urgency. Again, why, favor, and urgency. I feel that if I have a relationship with somebody, I'm very effective at getting them to take a look at my business, because I'm getting them to take a look for me and not for them. I like the indirect approach. We like that a whole lot. But I won't totally pitch it past them. So what I would say, and I'm giving you guys some coaching tips here, so it's not just the, oh, by the way, phone caller. But I'll say, as you know, Joe, Michelle and I, we've got a 2-year-old daughter, and I'm a painting contractor. I'm just making this up. I've been a painting contractor. Michelle's been working as a school teacher. And, we're just not having enough quality time with our daughter. But we found a way. We actually started a business in this niche, in this area, and we are going to be very successful at it. And I don't know if it's something you'd be interested in or not, but I'd like to share it with you, show you what we're doing. That way, at least you could refer me to some people that it could be a good fit for. Could you do me a huge favor and give me 10 minutes? And then, however you want to go into your approach. But I have never had anybody get mad at me when I called them and I said, hey, listen, thanks for taking my call. I want to let you know right up front, this call is regarding business. And I have zero emotional attachment to whatever your feedback is. And the reason I like to say that second part is because people don't like to say no. They don't want to be rude. They don't want to hurt your feelings. And so I want them to know right up front, I don't really care what your feedback is, because I'm only looking for the volunteers. And what I shared on yesterday or the day before is something you can use too, is, hey, at the end of this, if you check out what we're doing and you're not interested, can you just let me know? You don't have to be polite. I really don't have time for polite, because I got a 2-year-old that I want to be at home with. I'm only looking for people that are hungry. So anyway, hopefully you guys got some value and some tips from that. But that one has worked pretty well. Please don't be the by the way phone caller.
I want to add, what's our time? Okay. I want to add just a few quick things on the by the way phone caller, and then something on social media is, so the people are going to fall into 3 categories. It's going to be someone that you're going to call and do what Adam just told you, and then there's going to be people that if you did that and for example, it was your childhood best friend. If you called them and said that, like they'll be okay with it. They'll be better than the oh by the way, but it's better to call and reconnect and just open that line of communication again, and don't even bring up your business.
Take off your recruiting hat.
Yeah, so there's going to be some people you're just going to have to use your judgment on each, to where it's like, okay, I'm just going to use this time as an excuse to connect with a lot of people that I've lost connection with. And you know, at the time of catching up, yes, your business is going to come up, but what you want to do is divert it. You say, yeah, I'm really excited about XYZ, but we could talk more about that. Maybe we'll grab coffee or something. But anyway, so tell me about blah, blah, blah. So you're almost teeing it up to where you have an open door to call them and just talk to them about that. So you're just going to have to use your judgment where people fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as far as social media goes, is you're building, you know, relationships on social media. When can you bring up your business to someone? And I think it's more effective to do the indirect approach. So for example, what I'll do is, like, after like getting to know someone for a little bit, I'll message them and I'll say, hey, you know, just wanted to drop you a line. I see that you live in XYZ. I'm actually expanding a business out in that area. Can I run it by you, what I do? In case you know some people, you can connect me in your area. And every single time I get people saying sure, and they'll give me their phone number. So that's just a really short, sweet way for you to get somebody's number, connect with them, show them what you have going on, and then if they see it for themselves, they're going to raise their hand. If they don't, that's totally cool, because now they know a person that does XYZ, and if they run into the right people, they will connect you.
I'd give you my number. You're hot. Hey, so that is those 3 chapters. We wanted to cover those quickly, but I think there were some good takeaways if you guys will implement that. Tomorrow, as a reminder, we have Robert Hollis. He's earned over $50 million in commissions in network marketing, and we're going to get to hear some of his mistakes. He's hilarious. You're not going to want to miss this. So please set your alarm for 4 o'clock tomorrow for his interview, and it's going to be on Facebook Live. And if you like our teaching style, you like some of our training content, and you're not following along, you can go to our website, which is adamandmichellecarey.com. If someone could put the link in the comments, we'd be super grateful for that. Got a lot of free content, some free gifts and giveaways, and just love to come alongside you. And drop us a line sometime. Our email is the411 at adamandmichellecarey.com, and we love to hear testimonies from you guys. We love to hear, like, you know, just a little bit about your journey, because it gives us an opportunity to connect with some of you that we may never meet, especially from some of the other countries around the world. And we love just hearing that we've had an impact in some small way. So we appreciate you guys joining us. And my wife has something really powerful to say, so don't tune out yet.
I do want to say that regarding what we're talking about today, if you would like more help, or you know some people that would like some help in the area, we have the Facebook recruiting guide, which is a real entry-level guide to just help you set up your Facebook account, and some do's and don'ts, and then some tips from big leaders. So that's there for you to download. And then we also have, if you want to start doing video, we have a guide for you to start doing video on Facebook. It's the Video Marketing Fast Track.
On our website.
And that's on our website. So if you go to adamandmichellecarey.com, scroll to about the middle of the homepage, and you have 6 gifts that you could choose from. Those 2 I just mentioned are 2 of the gifts.
And some of you guys are like, man, how could I ever thank you? We get some of those messages. The greatest compliment you guys could ever give us, especially on this topic right now, is if you read our book and you love it, go to Amazon and drop a quick review. If you don't love it, save your review to yourself. You don't have to share that with the world. But the reviews help people find the book. It helps us rank. And I think you would agree, network marketing is super it's very much needed in our profession, because we want to help you accelerate success. We want to help you alleviate rejection, and we want to help everybody elevate the profession. So we got to run. We got to get ready for a webinar tonight, and we're so thankful you guys tuned in. So please come back tomorrow. Robert Hollis is going to be hilarious. Yep. We're going to hear some mistakes. We're going to learn. It's going to be fun. We're going to laugh, and other than that, we're going to cry. This is going to be an emotional time. So God bless you guys. Cheers to your freedom. Have a great night.